Hi guys, welcome back to day 8 of the program. I'm going to share today with what our activities are. So today you have the gate pose, and the gate pose stretches the side of your torso to your armpits. It opens up your shoulders and it helps reduce neck and shoulder pain. So I hope you have a chance to try it out. Our activities for the day is that we have a music game and it's hide and seek. Our video is the dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy, and then we have story time later today. So let's get started with our instrument of the day. Today's instrument of the day is a member of the woodwind family. Remember, there's the string family, the brass family, the woodwind family, and the percussion family. So today's instrument is the saxophone. So the saxophone is a pretty heavy and big instrument. We have the bell, we have so many keys over here, and saxophones use reeds. Brass instruments, they had mouthpieces, and with the woodwind family, they use reeds. So a couple cool facts about the saxophone. Saxophone is primarily like a jazz instrument. Anytime you hear jazz, you'll hear a saxophone player. And there's actually 8 different sizes for this instrument. There is soprano, alto, tenor, baritone, bass, contrabass, and sub-contrabass. So that's 8 different types of the saxophone. So it's a pretty cool instrument. If you're listening to Rhapsody in Blue, you'll hear that as well on there, in any type of jazz or even orchestra pieces. A lot of them now include the saxophone. So today we're gonna talk about how to practice. So this is something that you can do on your own. You can have your parents help you, and I'm gonna walk you through that on how to practice. And I'm gonna be practicing the violin today with you guys. So come on, let's go. All right, so we're going to be using the Essential Elements for Strings, book 1, and we're going to be on page 14 and 15 of this book. So we're going to start with a Mozart melody, number 43. That is also known as Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. So if you're about to learn a new song, or if you want to learn new songs and you want to know how to do it, what we're going to do is we're going to write the note names first. So I'm going to write it above. So this is D, D, we have A, B, B, A, G, G, F, F, E, E, D, A, G, G, F, F, E, A, G, G, F, F, E, D, D, A, B, B, A, G, G, F, F, E, E, D. So it might be helpful for you to write the name of each note first, or if it helps you, you can write the fingering number. So we have our index finger is number 1. We have our middle finger as number 2. We have our ring finger as number 3. And the 4th finger is our 4th finger is our pinky. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to write down that fingering. Maybe it'll be more useful. So I'm going to write it underneath. I'll write 0, 0 for open D. And next our note is A, and that's just an open string. So 0, 0, 0, 0. So 0 for open. Next, we have B, which is right after A. So that's the first finger on A, and that repeats, and then we go back to A. So 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0. And I'm going to fill in the rest of the finger numbers. So you can write either the finger number or the note name, whatever helps you best. So I would suggest when you're about to learn a new song, first write one or either the note name or the finger number. Next, we're going to clap our rhythm. So we have 4 beats in a measure, and we're going to clap it out. If you could clap it out, you can definitely play it. All right, so let's clap this out. You can join me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open, 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 open. 1, 1, open, rest. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, open, rest. Open, open, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, rest. Open, open, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, open, rest. Open, 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 1, 1, open, rest. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, open, rest. So I would say clap your rhythm next. Even if it looks simple to you, just clap it out. It's a great way to practice. There are a lot of ways to practice without your instrument, and this is one. And the next thing I would say is let's bring our instrument with us. So that time that I clapped, I said the finger number and I clapped the rhythm. The next part you can do is you can say the finger number out loud without playing. So I'm going to put my bow down. So I'm going to go like this. Open, 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 1, 1, open. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, open. Open, open, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. Open, open, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. So you can you're going to be putting down the finger number. So it's open, you don't put any fingers down. Whatever the finger number is, you're going to be putting that finger down, and you can say it out loud. So that would be the next step. After that, you can go ahead and play the piece. So if you'd like, you can play it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is a Mozart melody. So when you're practicing, especially when it seems like a bigger song that you have a lot of notes, an easy way to make that seem smaller is look at what is the same. So for instance, Jingle Bells. If you look at line 1 and line 2, those notes are exactly the same. There's nothing different. It's same second finger repeated, so same 2 measures, and it has 2 open, open, 1, 2. So line 1 and line 2 and line 3 are the same. So that's pretty much half the song there that you already know in one line. And then if we look at the bottom, line 2 and 4, those measures are the same, this is the same, and this is slightly different. So we have 2 lines that are exactly the same, and then we have 2 lines that are pretty much the same, but the ending is different. And that way, if you cut it up that way, it's so much easier. For instance, a Mozart melody, line 1 and line 3, exactly the same, nothing's different. And if you look in line 2, the first 2 measures and the last 2 measures are exactly the same. So you only need to learn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 lines, and that's half the song. So you technically need to learn only half of that, and you have the whole song done. So when you're practicing a new song, find what is similar. If the lines are the same, if notes are the same, that way it'll be easier for you to practice and it won't seem that long. So that would be my advice on learning a new song. I hope you have a chance to learn a Mozart melody or Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And any of the songs on this page, there's a lot of similar lines repeated. There's a lot of things repeated, and it would be a lot easier to learn it. So if you have any questions, definitely let me know and I can help you out. But that would be my advice on how to learn a song on your own. Let's go ahead and talk about the composer of the day. Okay, so today's composer of the day is Sergei Prokofiev. So he was a Russian composer and pianist, and he was born in 1891 in a small village in Ukraine. He had talent when he was very young. His mother, who was a very good pianist, encouraged him and taught him how to play the piano. Prokofiev started composing at the age of 5. When he got older, he moved to St. Petersburg with his mother so he can go study there. When he graduated school, he traveled all over Europe to learn more about music. And during that time when he was traveling, World War I was happening and the Russian Revolution, so it was very hard for Prokofiev to work in that area. So he left his country and went to Paris and even spent some time in America and the Ukraine Alps. But he always missed home. So eventually he went back home, and he was just a master at using music to tell a story. So as musicians, anytime that we're playing, we're telling a story to our audience. If you think about movies, there's always music in the background that tells us how to feel. Sometimes we'll have very quick and exciting music to help us feel, that we're going on an adventure, or this is a happy time, this is, excited. Or maybe we'll have slow music that kind of just sounds sad. And that's probably that there's a sad moment happening, or something like that. And when we are playing, while there are no words from our instruments, we do create sound, and that sound we have to show our audience our version of a story, and the audience also hears another version of a story as well. So they put our version and their version together, and that's how a story is made with music. So whenever you're playing, try to make it that it sounds like a story. It'll be a fun way for you to practice and you won't get bored, but also anytime that you are enjoying yourself, the audience can see that, and the way you when you perform, they'll be able to hear it. So it's always a good idea to have a story in mind when you're playing your piece. If it's Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, for instance, think of you're going on a trip to see the stars, for instance. Twinkle is a very happy, it sounds happy. It's normal walking tempo. Remember we talked about tempo, so this is like a normal walking tempo. So this is like, you can think of it an adventure to see the stars. And that's the story you're trying to show your audience. So it's a fun way to practice, and like I said, everyone will see that you're enjoying yourself because you look excited and that you're showing a story. So Prokofiev was very good at doing that with his music. And one of his most famous musical stories is Peter and the Wolf. And if you'd like to listen to that, it is in the Spotify playlist that your mom or dad can put on for you. So Prokofiev wrote ballets, operas, and his music for movies as well. So that's a little bit about Prokofiev. Again, today's activities for the day is you have a video called Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy. Your game will be hide and seek, and you will have a story later on. So I hope you enjoyed today, and then we'll see you tomorrow.